Becoming an NBA player usually takes years, sometimes decades of grinding from childhood. But what if I told you this guy wasn't even playing basketball just 2 years ago, and now he's becoming a key piece in the Golden State Warriors offense, going from dominating in lacrosse to earning a key spot in the NBA. Let's break down how it actually happened.
Pat had an amazing childhood. Being born in Maryland into a family full of athletes, sports was always part of his life. Following in his father's footsteps, he fell in love with competition at a young age, especially lacrosse and basketball. By the time he reached high school, it was already clear he was different. His speed, athleticism, and feel for the game made him stand out immediately. But there was one thing holding him back: his size. At just 5'4" and around 120 pounds, Pat was considered too small, even though he could already dunk at that height. Because of this, he struggled to get picked for games and spent much of his time on the bench.
But this bench time proves to be extremely beneficial. Because of that, Pat shifted his full focus to lacrosse and almost immediately started showing signs of dominance. Every game, he was faster, smarter, and more skilled than everyone else on the field. He got so good that he helped Boys Latin win Junior Lacrosse of the Year honors, putting himself on the national radar and turning into one of the most talked about young players in the country. Those performances earned him a scholarship to Loyola University, and that's where his life completely changed. From that point on, Pat was all in on lacrosse. By his second year, he was putting on a show every night, making plays no college player had ever pulled off before. By his third year, he became the face of college lacrosse, winning MVP, leading the nation in assists, and finishing second in points. Stats like that had never been seen at the college level. People started calling him a generational superstar. Even celebs started wearing number 7 just because of Pat. But just when everything seemed set, it all flipped. Because the same year Zion went number 1 in the NBA draft, Pat Spencer went number 1 overall in the Pro Lacrosse League. With everything going his way, Pat made a decision that changed everything. To everyone else, Pat Spencer was a lacrosse superstar, but in his own mind, he was always a basketball player. Even while he was the best lacrosse player in the country, he spent every weekend hooping with his father and wondering if he could actually make it in the NBA. That's when Pat decided to take one final shot at his dream. Thanks to a 5th year of eligibility, he made his move. He walked away from being the number 1 player in lacrosse to join the Northwestern basketball team as a total underdog. But his journey wasn't like most underdogs. He brought in some excellent skills from lacrosse, so the moment he stepped onto the court, Pat started showing his elite playmaking, court vision, and extraordinary IQ, which showed why he was a superstar in lacrosse. In no time, Pat became a centerpiece of Northwestern's basketball team, transforming the same vision and creativity he developed in lacrosse and putting it on full display on the court. His ability to read defenses, find cutters, and make impossible passes made him stand out. Despite exceeding everyone's expectation, one season wasn't enough to earn him any offers from NBA. So, to keep his dream alive, he made a decision that would send him thousands of miles away from home, to Germany, where he played professionally for 1 year, learning to polish his playmaking while putting his phenomenal IQ to test against professional players, as well as learning a lot of crucial lessons while playing against elite European players. Until one day, Pat would receive a call that would prove to be his breakthrough into NBA. It was the Washington Go-Go who first gave Pat a real chance. They called him for the Summer League because they saw small sparks of talent and believed he had potential. When he joined Washington, Pat finally got good minutes to prove that he belonged. He played hard every single game. But his biggest moment came against the Golden State Warriors. In that game, Pat
dominated on both ends of the court. He scored, he defended, he made smart passes, he played with full confidence. What he did not know was that he was playing against his future team. After that performance, the Warriors noticed him. In the G League, they signed Pat to a 2-way contract. He now had a real chance to prove himself at the NBA level. After his contract talks, Pat had a breakout performance in the playoffs against the Rockets. In just a few games, he showed his scoring, passing, and playmaking ability. This season, he's taken it even further. With multiple Warriors players injured, Pat earned a starting role. He's now averaging double digits and proving he's an important piece of the team. His smart decisions, key shots, and consistent performance show that he's more than just a role player, he's a rising star. Pat Spencer's journey teaches us an important lesson. Always work towards your dream, no matter the challenges. Even though he was a top player in another sport, Pat showed that he's a believer. He never gave up and stayed focused on pursuing his goals. So if you have a dream, you have to believe in it and pursue it, no matter what stands in your way.